Huh? Love that. Is that Etsy red? Wow.
Thank you. As promised, I'm going to show you my sunglasses that I bought. And I love them. And she opens her hand, my wedding ring, my wedding band, my Bulgari ring, and like another ring. And Aloni looks at me and I started shaking. We're having a snack. My grandfather brought pressed caviar. We are at SUNLIFE Organics. Right there. My stomach is huge. See Aloni's outfit. Very comfy, cozy, and this is all that fits. Welcome back to this week's vlog. We're starting off in my closet because why not another chaotic day? We are getting ready to go to the beach. We're having a family day today, Saturday. I have literally not vlogged you guys for 4 days. I finished my vlog a little bit early last week after my shoot that you guys saw in my previous vlog, and I literally spent the last couple of days, I had a lot of work stuff that I needed to do before like deliverables and stuff for brands, which I also have to do this week, like this upcoming week, before I give birth. And then I worked on that, and then I literally flipped my whole house upside down. I went through Liam's clothes, organized all of his clothes, like took out what's small, what's like for donations, what I'm saving for, like for my brother or for myself one day if I decide to have a third kid. Like reorganized his room, and because we're gonna have to like move Liam and whatever, the whole thing. Started going down the list of what I need for the baby. Started like packing my hospital bag, which I haven't completed yet because I ordered a few things that I need, and I will show you guys once that's complete. And I'm so fucking out of breath all the time. I literally do the mildest thing. I literally just put on my shirt and I'm out of breath. And my nose, you guys, has been so stuffed and it's been wild. So yeah, I've just been organizing, trying to get things done. Yesterday I went to the storage and I took out a bunch of stuff from storage that I used with Liam, like the bassinet, one of the strollers, the lounger, and I went through a lot of his clothes that I had in boxes that I saved, again, for my brother or for myself if I was to have a second boy, but we're not having a boy, we're having a girl. And I took out everything that's like beige, gender neutral, white, things like that, all like the blue stuff I left in the boxes. And I'm going to start washing everything next week, like this upcoming week, ironing, start folding, putting things away, just like getting prepared, because the last time that I delivered Liam, I gave birth a month early. I was not prepared in the slightest. I did have some time to prepare after because Liam was in the NICU for almost 3 weeks, so we had time to prepare, but like this time, God willing, everything's going to be on schedule, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to quickly make a coffee. You guys can come with me to make a coffee, and then we're going to go to my mom's to go to the beach. I usually put coconut water in here, but I ran out of coconut water. I just realized that, so we're omitting the coconut water. I'm using the Walnut Elmhurst Barista Blend. So good. This is the maple flavor. It's delicious. It's very nutty and thick if you like a thick milk, like I do. I love it. And I'm going to put some of the oat creamer also from Elmhurst. This is the caramel macchiato. I also love the pistachio one. It's delicious. Mia actually put me on. I realized a lot of you guys are new on my vlog and you didn't know who Mia was, and Mia is my assistant. She's amazing. Her and I have been working together for almost a year. She's my lifeline. Что ты плачешь? Что такое? Что такое? Что такое? А. I love you. Поехали? Anyway, I really like Elmhurst products because the ingredients are really clean and they taste delicious. Like the creamers taste delicious. Like they don't taste synthetic. They don't have that weird, like, you know, chobani. I don't like chobani. I love you too. Chobani, to me, I've given it a try and I've given a few flavors a try. And the most recent one I tried was the birthday cake one and I didn't like it. I love you too. But it has like a weird synthetic taste to me at the end. And if you guys like it, it's fine. It's just for me personally, I don't love it. And it gives me like a weird sugary coating on my teeth. Да. Мы сейчас пойдем. He's been cranky all morning. We're waiting for Aloni, so he has like no patience. На, хочешь одну? Anyway, the ingredients are really clean. It's walnut milk, filtered water with walnuts, oats, maple syrup, and salt. He doesn't know what he wants. He wants everything, but he wants nothing, you know? It's one of those mornings, you guys. Хочешь snack? Конфетку хочешь? Нет. Ты не хочешь конфетку? Я сейчас тебе дам конфетку. Смотри, иди выбирай. Быстро. We had such a nice day at the beach today, you guys. We relaxed, had some family time. Aloni spent some time with his friend.
Oh, it smells really good. What'd you put on? Huh? I love that. Is that Sirad? Wow.
You're gonna like it. I didn't even say anything.
So good.
Can you bring it so I can show them?
That definitely needs to be your scent, my love.
It's just really strong. I have to get used to it because it's like...
Everything else, nothing compares to that.
It's very strong for me.
It's like very sexy.
Thank you.
Love it.
That's his way of saying he's over my cherry scents. It's a beautiful scent. It's just
This is a very special scent.
I know, it's just very heavy. I have to get used to it because I get really... The reason why I'm very...
Heavy at all.
Well, it's heavy for me. The reason why I'm really weird with fragrances is because I get a really bad headache from certain fragrances, and when something's heavy, like I really like how this smells, but I have to like work my way up to it. I sprayed into the air and I walked into it. I didn't even spray it on myself.
I really like it.
Anyway, we had a really nice time at the beach. We came home, showered, hung out. Liam went buck wild, and now Aloni and I are gonna go have some dinner. We're gonna go on our dinner date. We're trying to take all the dinner dates in that we can because the baby's gonna come soon, and I think prioritizing my marriage for me is very important, and it's very important for him too, so that's what we're doing. Liam's gonna go to bed now. And yeah, I'm wearing this shirt. Actually, I don't even know where it's from. I have to tell Aloni to look. Can't even see what it says. Where's the shirt from?
Lily Silk?
Yeah, Lily Silk. This is the fragrance, you guys. If you guys remember, 3 or 4 vlogs ago, we went to their dinner. Fragrance de Bois. I'll link it for you guys below. You have a fragrance in them too.
Yeah, they have the Lucius one.
Yeah.
This one's amazing.
Yeah. This is the really nice. I'm wearing my Hermes Farandole necklace and the matching ring. My Celeste. And I have a pair of pants on, guys. Sorry, I'm so out of breath. Like, continuously out of breath. I have a pair of pants on. They're just like black trousers from Eve's. I got them on Revolve, which I will also link for you below. And that's that. My lip combo has been tried and true. I got a new one from Bobbi Brown. This is the Bare Pink. I just got a new one because when I had my cold sore, I already contaminated. So I ordered a new one, and then they ended up sending me a PR package and gave me 2 more. So I'm very excited because I'm stocked up on this lip gloss. It's my favorite. And then I got another one of the Sochi Beauty lip liner in, it's a soft glide lip liner in Skinny Dip. And I got a new Prada Nudo because I contaminated the other one with my cold sore in 159, which is really beautiful too. So that's that. The shoes are going to be probably just Chanel flats because I don't fit into anything else. And I'm really scared to wear any of my other Chanel flats because I don't want to stretch them out. Liam was running and just fell. I wanted to show you guys, this is the first mini Kelly I ever got. I want to say like 7 or 8 years ago in Cannes. My mom literally asked her, I'm like, can you see if they'll give you a pink one for me? She literally walked into Cannes on Le Grisset and said, hey, she bought like a belt or something and a pair of errands. She's like, do you have a pink mini Kelly? They're like, yes, of course. Imagine it used to be that easy. Not anymore. Okay, guys, let's go. Aloni and I just got to Design District. We put our name down at Mandolin. We didn't have a reservation, so they said it's about a 30-minute wait, which is usually unheard of, but it's summer, so no one's eating now. We're gonna go stop at the Cartier store because I want to check out a pair of sunglasses, so let's kill some time. By the way, everything in Miami, like in Bell Harbor, closes at 9 p.m., like all the stores, and in Design District, they also close between 8 and 9, so you can have like a early-ish dinner and then still do some shopping, so. We just got to the restaurant. We did stop at Cartier, and I did end up getting the glasses that I've been eyeing for 4 months now. I will show you guys after, but I'm very excited to wear them because they're very much my style and very much up like the Chrome Hearts vibe, just a little more elegant.
Yeah, I just looked at all the glasses.
We just got home from dinner. I'm so full, you guys, but I'm also kind of lethargic because we were sitting outside and it's a little bit too hot. There's a bird that pooped on my car, so Aloni's cleaning it because he said it's going to eat through the PDF. Just cleaning the bird poop, and then when we get upstairs, I'm going to show you my glasses, which I'm going to wear tomorrow, but I'm going to show you my glasses because I'm really excited about them. As promised, I'm going to show you my sunglasses that I bought, and Aloni laughed at me because we got out of the car and I said, babe, I can't wait for tomorrow for me to wear my sunglasses. He's like, anyway, it comes in a box like this. I didn't ask for the bag because we were going to dinner, and I just told him I was going to put it in my purse because I didn't want to walk around with the bag. I didn't want someone to think that I had like jewelry with me. God forbid, you know? So, anyway, comes like this in a nice hard box shell, which I like. I think you guys are going to love them. Maybe not. Oh, they're so... This is the detail. They look like this. They come in two colors. This is like the more translucent one, and then there's a darker one that is... This has like a gradient. There's another darker one that is a little bit more reflective and a little bit more brown-orange. But this is called the Cartier de Clash because it has the design from the Clash jewelry collection, so it's noted back to that. But I love these. I have been eyeing these for quite some time now, and I have not had a chance to go try them on. And today, since we had some time to kill before reservation, I was like, let's go try them on. And I love them. What do you guys think? Ooh. What do you guys think? I like that they make like a little bit of noise. I think they're so cute. I can't wait to style them tomorrow. Anyway, buenas noches. I'm like out of breath as I have been all day. Anyways, guys, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, you guys. We finally got into the car. We are on the way to my parents' house. My grandfather's coming over, so he's gonna see Liam. We're just gonna hang out. Liam's in the back seat. Finally quieted down after a very loud, tumultuous morning. Toddler life. Are you beat already, babe? We were thinking about last night about how it's gonna be integrating a second child, and how Liam just is so energetic, and by like 9:30 I'm already tired in the morning, you know. But that's that. I'm wearing my new glasses, if you guys can tell. And we begin our day. We're having a snack. My grandfather brought pressed caviar that we started selling, which is made from beluga. It has a texture similar to batarga, but just softer. And David's making these caviar sandwiches with baguette and butter. Looks fun, and it's really good, actually. We just left my parents' house. My brother took Liam to go bowling for a little bit, and we were invited by the Four Seasons to go to have a brunch that they have on Sunday. So Liam's gonna come back and nap, and in the meantime, we're gonna have a little bit of alone time for 2 hours. I was reading all of the comments that you guys have been leaving under the last YouTube vlog, and first of all, thank you so much. I appreciate all the positivity, and I appreciate you guys engaging and loving the content. Even though the content, I feel like the last few weeks has been a little bit boring just because I've been nesting and there's not like much going on, and it's a slow summer/season for what I do, which is content creation. So there's not like that many events. Everyone's kind of on vacation, taking it easy. But some of the things that have stood out to me the most in the comments that you guys have been leaving is all of the positive words that you guys are leaving for Mr. Aloni, which I have been reading, and a lot of you have found it to be very inspiring, and a lot of you have said that it's really helped a lot of his words of wisdom through whatever difficulties you're having currently in your life. And I can't speak for Mr. Aloni, but I can say that I think that the way that he has gotten to where he is, and in his faith and being positive and just trying to have a better outlook on things, is through hardships, which we've talked about in the last vlog. But
of course, that's how everyone, that's how it's all, it's for a reason. It's with purpose. That's how God brings you closer to Him. If there were no hardships, then why would anyone have a desire to grow, to connect, right? To expand, their way of thinking. If everything was great, then there would be no need for that connection. You would think that you are God, right? And you are in control of everything. Which, I'm not here to tell you you have to believe in God or not believe in God, but
Everyone believes in different things.
yeah, everyone, whatever you want to call it, the universe, God, a higher power, those things happen for us, not to us. It's very important to remind ourselves of that. I know it's challenging, especially if you're going through a very dark period, but just remember that dark period is bringing a tremendous amount of light after, so that's why it is that dark.
Yeah. Something we talked about with our friends also the other day at dinner is we said that it's important to be, for those of you who are religious in any form, it's more important to be spiritual than to be religious, right? You were saying, like, because some people don't have both.
Listen, it's not my place to say what's more important. It's just it's more my opinion. I think it's being religious is great, but if you're just religious and not spiritual, then it defeats the entire purpose of being religious, right? Because if you're just doing things and then you're not a good person and you're still a liar and a cheater or a thief or all those things, and to me it doesn't count. And then also what I would say for the current time, right now we're in the month of Tammuz, like the month of July, energetically, Kabbalistically, it's associated with sense of sight, right? So it's a time to really work hard on seeing things clearly, and try not to be judgmental and judge things for how you might perceive them at first glance. It's also a time where they say God is more hidden, not as revealed. This is the time for us, for the Jewish people, destruction of the first and the second temple. So later in the month will become even probably more challenging. So try and manage you're going to be tested, right? Try and manage your anger, the way you respond to things, having distorted perspectives on things, and try and, like I said, work on your judgments and misunderstandings, and try not to be so judgmental. It's really a time of introspection. So just know that energetically, that's the month of July. So if you're feeling certain things, it should make more sense if you're going through that. And if not, then great. Then you have perhaps less challenges, but that's kind of the energy of the month of July going into August. And we'll talk about August later, but August can present more challenges and be even more challenging.
Yeah. I've definitely been feeling some challenges.
Yeah, so I mean, work on, the physical and the spiritual, and work on not being so judgmental and being patient.
I was thinking about the other day how I was telling YouTube, it was like 4 or 5 vlogs ago, maybe 6 vlogs ago, how I was saying sometimes, like, obviously I really try not to gossip and I try to really just hold it within myself, but sometimes I can't help myself, and Aloni's my best friend, and so I want to tell him all the gossip, and I'll tell him something and then I look at him because I want, like, him to participate in just, like, digesting and dissecting what I just told him, and sometimes he tells me it is not our place to judge, and I'm like, oh, I just really wanted to talk about this.
You can talk about it, I can listen to it, but I'm not necessarily going to have an opinion.
It's okay, but it's good because it trains me to, like, not do that, which it's actually better. But one thing I wanted to say is, one of you left a comment.
Listen, our job is to judge favorably, right? Because if we don't judge favorably, then how are they going to judge us favorably upstairs? Right? If
Good
you're
way to look
judging
at it,
other
actually.
people, then they're going to judge you. So it's not my place to judge anybody.
It's a good
Who
way
am
to
I
look
to
at it.
judge someone? You know?
Yeah, it's true. Sometimes we can't help it. I feel like sometimes we're just like, we've been conditioned to be that way, you know?
100%. It's all learned behavior, absolutely. There's no question about it, all of us.
And it's hard to retrain yourself not to be that way. But
yeah,
honestly,
it takes conscious effort. Like if you're doing it, you just have to catch yourself and then kind of
being less judgmental honestly has been less taxing for me. Anyway, I wanted to read this one comment that I really liked. And she wrote and said, "There's such a deep sense of peace and understanding between Danielle and Aloni. It's the kind of love that feels steady, grounded, and full of grace. You can feel that it comes from a place of real maturity and unwavering faith. For those of us navigating the beautiful chaos of our 20s, watching you two is both comforting and inspiring. We'd love to know more about how you move through the hard moments with such tenderness."
That's nice.
Actually, we were at dinner last night, and so we put down our phones and we had like a really nice discussion, and I was telling Aloni that I was looking up at my Saturn return, and one that happened for me, and it happened for me in my 20s in between a certain period, and I said it totally makes sense because there was a part in my 20s for like 3.5 years that was very difficult for me in many ways, in relationship with friends, in personal relationships, in my career. I felt like I wasn't going anywhere. I felt really lost. I felt really alone. Even in such a big city, I always talk about this, New York can feel very lonely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And so I felt that, and we were just talking about that. So you don't have to have it figured out. I didn't have it figured out. I still don't have it figured out, but I'll let you answer this because I think that you're really good at this, and I always take your lead.
I think for everyone, like that tough period comes in a different decade. I think for me it was more in my 30s than it was in my 20s.
Late 30s or early 30s?
Just 30s overall. I mean, I feel like everyone kind of has their decade of real challenge, and which really ignites and catapults, like where you work on yourself and forces you to grow. So yeah, maybe for some people today it's in their 20s. For me, I feel it happened more in my 30s. I would just my advice would be to try and connect to some type of wisdom, whatever it may be. Try and connect to some type of ancient wisdom. It really helps because it's been around for thousands of years, and wisdom is wisdom. And be patient with yourself, and find ways just to expand your mind. Right? It takes constant like just educating yourself and working on yourself and being patient with yourself. The more you learn, the more tools you have.
I think being patient with yourself is one of the most important things because we're the hardest on ourselves.
Absolutely, yeah.
So we're almost.
You can your patience can grow once you have a little bit more knowledge, a little bit, just more tools.
And self-respect for yourself too.
Yeah.
We're almost at our location. We're like 2 seconds away, but I want to answer the question that she asked, and she said, "We'd love to know more how you get through hard moments with such tenderness between each other."
Hard moments with such tenderness. It's called picking your battles.
Yes, actually, and compromise.
Picking your battles. Very, very few things are worth
the argument.
Are worth fighting. Very few. If not 99% of things are not even worth fighting or arguing about.
Yeah, just think about it. It doesn't matter tomorrow, or doesn't matter in the long run.
Yeah, exactly.
I think also one thing before we get out of the car, I want to say is that Aloni is very direct. If something bothers him, he says it right away. And I'm very careful about my words, and I will not say what I don't mean. So for example, if he says something and I don't agree with him, I'm not going to say it right away. I'm going to, give me 1 second. I'm going to think about it, even in the moment of anger, and I won't say it out loud. Like I'll think about it, and then I'll come back when I'm calm and ready. And once I'm ready, I tell him how I feel calmly and collectively without saying things that I don't mean, because I think a lot of the times we say things that we don't mean in the heat of the moment. And for me, that's my best advice, is don't say things in the heat of the moment. Just walk away, say, I heard you, give me some time, and then come back with a clear, definite answer of how you feel. Anyway, you guys, that was very long-winded, but we just got to the Four Seasons. Walking, walking, walking. See Aloni's outfit. Cute. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Good morning, you guys. I did not finish vlogging last night because after we ended up going to the supermarket to get a bunch of stuff, and we got home with Liam. We had dinner, bath time, bedtime, did the whole thing, and completely forgot what planet I was on. My feet last night, you guys, were so swollen, you have no idea. I literally got home and I looked at Aloni's, my cankles and my calves are the same size. I've been literally wearing the same pair of Chanel flats for the last like week because I don't want to stretch any of my other shoes out. I'm like nervous. So that's kind of like where I'm at. I'm getting a pair of Skechers that are like slip-ons, so I'll share that with you because they look like they're going to be perfect for me and serve all the purposes on this last leg. I'm 36 weeks pregnant. I feel huge, but like huge because it's like uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable in sleeping. I'm uncomfortable in walking. I'm out of breath. My nose is stuffed. Like everything just feels uncomfortable. You know, I slept like shit last night. It's great. Liam ended up in our bed. It's fine. We are powering through it, you guys. We are so strong. I always say this, like women are so strong. We're capable of so much. We can do so much. Our bodies can do so much. Like, it's fine. It's fine. It's all up in here. I woke up pretty early this morning, like at 6:15-ish. Yeah, because Liam woke up. And I was on the phone with the bank. This, that, just trying to finish up some forms I had to do that take forever. And now I'm on the way to get my nails done. I completely forgot that today I had a nail appointment. I honestly thought that my nail appointment's tomorrow. And thank God I was on the phone with the bank and I got a reminder from my Google alert that said, your appointment's in 30 minutes. And I was like, holy shit. So I got dressed so fast. And now it feels like I did an obstacle course. So let's go get my nails done. We are in this stage. I think I'm gonna cut my nails off for the birth, but I'm gonna get one more appointment in and then cut them off after in like 3 weeks. So let's see what I end up with. So to fully catch you up, Aloni has been at the house this morning since 8. He met with RGC and the gentleman who is doing all the fabrication for our stone. They're just discussing like going over all the details, just discussing like what else needs to be done. Basically, we're waiting for our mill work. It's going to take like I think 2 months. They're going to be putting up the walls. They're more or less going to be done with all the electrical, all of the lighting and stuff like that this week. And I want to work on the backyard, but we just can't. Like, it's too much money to do everything. And if we do the backyard, we have to like do the floors, the pool, like everything, and it's just not in our budget at the moment, because even though you have a budget for a renovation, you always end up going over budget because it's just what ends up happening. You don't calculate for a lot of things. So as much as I want to do that, I can't. I think what we're gonna do is just work on some of the plants and like replant things, because the gardener told us that the gardener and our neighbor told us that if we want to have plants growing, the grow time in Florida is in the summer. So we did like replant some trees and added a couple of plants backyard just to like cover up some like naked spaces. But I want to change some of the plants, maybe add some florals in front of the house. So I'm going to do some research. I started doing some research on like the best types of plants and flowers that are good for Florida. Are they my favorite? No, because they're tropical and I'm like a tropical gal. But whatever. I also think later I'm going to stop by the Four Seasons. You guys, the craziest thing happened to me yesterday. So I'm not a forgetful person. But after, maybe it's pregnancy brain, I don't know. Or maybe it's because I was just trying to fix and avoid what happened to me the week prior. So I went to the bathroom after we finished eating brunch and I was washing my hands. And last week I was washing my hands and I had my Bulgari ring on and like my other rings and as I was washing my hands, I never take my rings off. My Bulgari ring started sliding off. So yesterday I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take my rings off, wash my hands and then put them back on so they don't slide off. And lo and behold, I forget my rings. Did not even realize that I forgot my rings. And I walked down the hall, nonchalant. We waited for our car. I got into the car. We're like in front of two other cars at the light, like getting out of the hotel. And literally 2 seconds before the light turns green, the woman who was tending to the restrooms, to the women's restrooms, knocks on the Aloni's window and goes, sir, roll down your window. Your wife left her jewelry. And she opens her hand and gives me the jewelry, and it's my wedding ring, my wedding band, my Bulgari ring, and like another ring. And Aloni looks at me and I started shaking. My hands were like literally shaking so much because I've never done that in my life. First of all, I would have been really, really upset if I lost all of my rings because they're very sentimental and they're extremely expensive. And it's like, it's not something you can just replace, number one. Number two, I just was so upset with myself that I did that. And I usually would have never done that. And I don't even know how I did that. And the third thing is, by the time Aloni turned around to give me the rings, and we looked back, the woman was gone, and the cars behind us were honking because the light turned green, so we had to go. So I messaged the hotel today, and I told them the story, and I said, you guys are very lucky to have an employee like that, because not a lot of people would have done that. I'm not saying that they would have stolen it or something, but a lot of people were just returned it to like lost and found, or they would have just left it there, or somebody else would have taken it, whatever. But the fact that she was kind enough to give me all of my stuff back and just like cared enough to like chase me down and do that, I felt so touched. I felt so grateful. I felt so blessed. And like, I was like, I must have done something good for someone to do something good back to me like that. So I messaged the hotel this morning and I'm waiting for them to find out what's her name and if she's scheduled to work today, because I took some cash with me. I took a couple $100s. I want to go thank her and just say thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate that, and just want her to know that like what she did went unnoticed. I just didn't have a chance because the light turned green and she like ran away, and I also didn't have any cash on me. And then I thought about it after. I was like, shit, I could have Zelled her, but it's fine. I'm gonna do it today if she's working. If not, I'll go tomorrow whenever she's working this week. But I just felt so touched, and I want to make sure that she knows that. So I want to go personally thank her. But I just really, guys, could not believe that I did that. So if she's there today, we're gonna go together. We're gonna thank her and just tell her that she's an incredible human being and she deserves all the goodness and all the good karma. So anyway, I'm gonna eat my sandwich really quickly because I'm almost at my appointment, and then I will TB with you at the nail appointment. We use this pearl powder on top. It doesn't really have any like green or blue in it, just pearl. For the base, we used gloss. It's a builder gel in the color Natural. This is how the nails look. I opted for a chrome powder effect. I think that's what it's called. And I actually really like it. It looks very nice and feminine and pretty and clean. We got some steak for dinner. Well, I got this like steak bowl and I made myself some rice. My 36-week and 2-day bump date. My stomach is huge. It's bigger than it was with Liam's. That's why I keep saying it's huge. I know it's not like as big as it could be, but It feels big to me. I'm getting ready for bed. I just took a shower and I wanted to do a quick nighttime skin routine with you before I go to bed and just like catch you up because I feel like I did not really vlog that much today. Again, as always. So basically after I got back from my nail appointment, I did a little training on this one app where I'm trying to learn how to better strategize like for my business and how to like import all of my projects and calendar, and it's a place where all my teammates kind of like meet, and it's somewhere where we're going to like work off of like a workspace basically. I'm using this Biologique serum. It is for hydration. I will link it for you below. So I did that, and then I hung out with Liam, and then I had to send a couple packages out. I had to answer some emails, and I didn't cook dinner today. We ordered because I was just like so busy. The day got away from me. Oh, and I started organizing a lot of Liam's stuff that I'm keeping for the baby, opening up boxes, like just trying to nest as much as I can. I'm going in with my favorite. This is the Chantecaille Bling Peony Face Serum. It's a dark spot corrector, but also helps with texture and redness, which I've been loving. I've been using this one at night. Just because during the day, especially in the morning when I'm getting ready, I end up like putting makeup on my face or concealer or something, and I kind of just want this to work on its own on clean skin. So doing that. The nesting for the baby has honestly been insane. I forgot how much stuff I needed, but like don't need at the same time, you know? This is the Chantecaille Bling Peony Face Cream. Thankfully, I saved a lot of stuff for Liam. I mean, after Liam, but my advice for you is if you're a first time mom, try to buy everything that's gender neutral, at least like your carrier, the changing pads, the Kikaru changing pad, for example, the strollers, like all of that stuff that's expensive. Just don't try to buy gender neutral. Even like receiving sets, onesies, all the magnetic me stuff, those things are expensive, and all of like the sleep sacks, because they grow so fast. You need for like newborn, then you need 0 to 3 months, and then you need like 3 to 6. Like that stuff, everything before 6 months, you use it so like much, but not enough that you don't get enough wear out of it, that's still like in perfect condition because the baby just sleeps all day, you know? So try to buy all that stuff neutral colors, because then you can use it like I did. So I saved everything, and now I'm taking everything out, washing everything, re-ironing everything, and doing all that work. So anyway, the last thing I'm using on my body is this lipid body treatment. It's from Epicutis. One of my friends recommended this to me. It's a firming and tightening body serum, and I don't have the pump because Liam was fucking with it and it fell. So I've just been kind of going like this, but honestly I've been using this all over my body, and my body has been feeling so soft and supple. So that's what I'm going to put on after I get off with you guys. But I just basically wanted to quickly hop on here and finish off the vlog for today. Tomorrow I have to film something in the morning, and then I think Mia and I are going to go to SUNLIFE Organics because I've been dying to go there already for like the longest time, and review some smoothies, which you'll see on TikTok and I'll show you guys on here. But I think that's what we're going to do tomorrow. And just gonna keep nesting. I just have so much stuff to do. Like it just feels like the day goes by so fast. A part of it is because I have no energy. That's that. Anyway guys, I love you, and I will see you in the morning. Good afternoon. Mia and I made a little trip that has been on my to-do list for a very, very long time, like almost a year. We are at SUNLIFE Organics, which is a smoothie bar, like a healthy, I see they sell like avocado toast and snacks, but we're gonna go try the smoothies because they're always like viral. I always see them on TikTok and Instagram, and I've been wanting to try them, and Mia says they're bomb, so we're gonna try them. You will see our TikTok review. It's right there. It's off Alton Road. did not show you what I'm wearing. I have on my solid and striped pants that I've been wearing nonstop. I have a tank on from Zara and a Zara cardigan. Very comfy, cozy, and this is all that fits. Okay, this is our selection. We got 4 different smoothies.
This one is Paradise Glow. It's a current special. This is mint chocolate chip. This is Holy Cow, but we made it no cow, so vegan. And then this is
Holy
Shroom
vegan.
something. It's peanut butter and like adaptogens.
Sick. We just tried all the smoothies. We have 4. And I said that my favorite one so far is the Holy Cow, which has like peanut butter and blueberries. And I really like also this one. It's the Kendra Scott collab. It has mango and coconut sorbet. Yeah, it's good. This one's mine.
Let me see the front of the cup. Yeah, on the right. I did them all like front facing.
If you like sour and like fruity and popsicle vibes, this is it. For dinner tonight, I made meatballs and some pasta, and then I made a side salad with this dressing that has tahina, avocado, lemon, dill.
Incredible.
Aloni loves it. I did the meatballs, the sauce. Liam's eating his own mix of food. Good morning. I've already been up for the last 4 hours. Liam woke up super early this morning. I think he was having bad dreams last night because he was just like kicking and screaming, like in his, not screaming, he was just like whining and kicking his legs in his sleep. And he slept in between Aloni and I. So it was a rough night. I'm tired. And then he got up at like 6:09. And since then, like I couldn't fall back asleep. Our nanny took him from us around like 7. And she's like, you guys sleep, take like, you know, especially for me, because I've been like so tired, but I honestly couldn't fall back asleep. So I started uploading all of my YouTube footage, like catching up on some emails that I didn't catch up on last night, just because I was like working on some house stuff. But yeah, I have an appointment at 11 that's coming to the house, so I have to take care of a few things. And then me and I are planning today to go to this like one lunch spot that we both like, where we're gonna like just meet and work. I'm trying to train us both, where we're both trying to learn how to use this one app where basically we're gonna have one meeting place for like all the team members that are working with us, and for any like content planning, shoots, like anything that's due, my calendar, everything is just gonna live in this one place. So we're gonna go and work on getting familiarized with this app, because it doesn't have a one-on-one personal training. They have like AI prompts that kind of like teach you little steps, and then we're just gonna YouTube the rest. But that's what we're doing today. I just took a shower, washed my hair, because we're going to dinner tonight with some of our friends, our family friends my parents are coming to, who are visiting from New Jersey. I have these patches on from Wise Beauty. They are the cutest thing ever. They're little bandanas, like a bandana print. I'm obsessed with them. They're called the Overachiever eye patches. I'll link them for you guys below if you want to check it out. That's also where my robe is from. I actually reached out to the brand because they gifted this to me, and I asked them if they have these, and they said no, these were just made for gifting. But they said one day if they do end up producing them, they will let me know, and I will let you guys know. I just got back into bed for a second because I just needed to like sit down and lay down, kind of, because my back is hurting me. I'm waiting for the content to finish uploading my computer. In the meantime, I have to edit some stuff that I recorded yesterday, and I'm having a little breakfast. Let me show you what I'm eating. I made myself a sourdough toast. Mia got me this sourdough toast at, not toast, she got me the sourdough loaf at the farmer's market in Coconut Grove. And I cut up some tomato and I put some salt on top, and then I cut up a couple of strawberries. So that's what I'm going to have. And I have whipped cream cheese underneath there. I have my coffee and my hydro jug with water on my night table. And yeah, that's kind of just basically what I'm doing now. I have about 40 minutes until the appointment. And yeah, it's been kind of gloomy and rainy. Tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, I am literally all day focusing on baby stuff, just like reorganizing everything and finishing up. I have an appointment tomorrow for my checkup, so I will know more or less like if we're having a VBAC or a C-section. And that's kind of just like the full update I gave you guys in the last 3 minutes. So anyway, let me go finish editing, eating, and I will TB with you in a couple of hours. I'm walking to the car, but I quickly want to show you before Mia comes my pants. I'm wearing these pants from Dish, and I have my boyfriend tee from Skims that I have been living in because it's oversized and comfy. As you can see, but the pants are like a silk trouser. Sorry, a lace trouser. This is a size large and there's a lot of room. And I'm wearing my underwear from Skims in the color sienna, so you can't see them through the pants. And I have on this necklace from Stodd, which I've had for, I think, a year now. They gifted it to me, I think, last year. Possibly last summer. Mia's coming. Anyway, we're gonna make a pit stop at the Four Seasons because I need to stop by. They finally gave me the schedule of the woman who was tending to the restrooms who returned my rings. They wrote me yesterday midday, so we're gonna go drop off. I wanna go say thank you to her, and we're gonna then go and work and do what we have to do because we have some deadlines we have to meet before your girl goes into labor. So I wonder if you guys can see like this. I did like 2 OTDs already like this. I stopped at the Four Seasons Surfside and thanked the woman who gave me all my jewelry back, and I told her that it was very kind of her and that not a lot of people would have done that, and so I told her I wanted to come thank her and I wanted to give her some money just to make her feel good and just know that it did not go unnoticed and that she is really, 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 really kind for doing that. Mia and I also just got to Sesame for lunch. We ordered some food and then we brought our laptops with us. We're gonna work. I've come to Sesame before. If you guys have been following me on the vlog for some time now, you know it's like my 3rd time coming here. It's really cute. They have a lot of pastries and it's like very, I don't know, girly. I got home after working with Mia and started doing more loads of laundry for the baby. As I told you guys earlier today, was one of my projects that I started. And Aloni and I are now on the way. Say hello.
Hello.
We're on the way now to dinner with our friends from New Jersey and my parents and their parents and whatever. So we're all going to have a lovely dinner at Casa Tua. It's the same Italian restaurant we went to last week on last week's vlog. It's actually delicious. I'm looking forward to actually eating that spinach pasta. That was my favorite. Not spinach, it was summer squash, right?
Spinach pasta. I don't remember anything with spinach.
No, it was summer squash, like little pieces of summer squash.
Wait, did we have that last
Yeah.
one? Oh, yeah.
That's the one that we like the most.
Very nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Guys, I'm trying to milk the last of the pasta, the last of all the carbs, because once the baby's born, I'm still gonna eat carbs because you guys know I'm like a carb girl. I have to have bread and pasta and whatever, but like,
Yeah, but
it's not gonna be at 1,000 like I'm having it now. I'm just indulging, you know, cookies, pasta, baguettes, bread, like 3-4 times a day. It's gonna be like, you know, minimized. I always say though, like I can't restrict myself.
If you wanna like get into shape and do what you did last time,
Well, I'm gonna do the 21-day challenge.
Strict, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the 21-day challenge.
So it's not minimized. 21-day challenge is 0.
Yeah, but I went strict after when I started like working out. I can't go strict like the first 6 weeks because I'm still
You're
like.
not here, right? I'm watching.
I think you have to keep going straight. Check your phone.
I'll check.
It's after like the six week mark. But yeah, I'm gonna do the 21-day challenge because I'm trying to fit my clothes. But yeah, I mean, I have to have like bread and stuff. It's just who I am. I think you were right.
Yeah.
I always tell Aloni, don't ask me for directions, don't listen to me because you're always right. But he still asks me every single time. It's like that. It's like that famous.
I know where it is.
Meme where it's like, oh, if I wasn't with my wife, how would I know how to get there? How would I know where to park? So yeah. Anyway, that's that. I'm wearing a really cute dress from Dish. Maybe when we get out of the car, Aloni will show you guys because I did not have a chance to vlog it for you. But it's really comfy. This is a size medium and actually fits really big. I thought I wasn't gonna fit it. And it fits big. Like I feel like
Who makes it?
Dish. It's an Australian brand. But yeah, I'll show you guys when I